Thank you so much for having a look at this. I'll keep it as brief as possible. When you are reading a document with this kind of metadata, when you come across a citation, you can double click on it and you get the author's name, dates, and a link to the document. If I click on this now, it opens the document, which is another PDF straight away. Here's another example. This one opens not to the front page, but to the page that was cited. And this is all possible because this document has, and let me zoom in, visual meta at the end, stating, using the academic standard BibTeX, what the document is. So the way this works is that a document that has that appendix with metadata, such as this one, and you can see here, it says Alan K, important and useful document. So I just control click, choose copy to site, and then I go to author, and I'm going to paste it in here. And if I now click on it, you can see the full data. If I now export this new PDF, and I click on this, it says Alan K, title, click on that, and it opens that document again. That's the key thing I really wanted to get across in this demo. How to look up a citation when you're reading, why it's possible, because the BibTeX data is there, and how to create the citation that you just saw. The other thing I would really like to show you, and thank you so much for taking the time to look at this, is having information inside a headset. So we're working on the metadata for this right now. That's what I wanted to show you next week. But at least now we can open this map of knowledge with basic information like this. Very easily interactable, very, very simple display. But even this has basic metadata. So depending on what you select, you can see how things connect. And this is very, very obvious. There's nothing high-tech about this. But the key thing is this information, this spatial arrangement, is not only easy to look at and move around, and we're working on how to make it more usefully visual, what we've really discovered is the kind of joy of moving inside this information when we can really move up to something and move away from something. We can then organize our information in entirely new ways. Like you can see this one here. Let me just pull it out a bit. It's very, very readable. You can see what it's connected to, see who wrote it, and move it back. So all of this, when you view it in the headset, is actually quite pleasant, and it makes me wonder why we would want to have our information, our knowledge, interacted with in basically little plastic rectangles of laptops and desktops when we have the opportunity to start experimenting with something this rich and exciting. So thank you for having a look, and I will show you this connected in a future video. Thank you so much again.